these trucks are not going down in value. This is a new series. I'm going to do cars like this. I might just go around the auction when I'm there. Oh, bam! That's one of the cars that I think this about. And I'm going to give you my opinion on it and tell you about cars that are going to make you money. And saving you money is going to make you money. And I'm going to save you money if you buy a car from me. And I'm going to save you more kind of money if you buy the kind of cars that I'm saying. Because this is a great car. This is a cult classic. This thing's ain't never going down in value. These are the trucks to have. And I don't have a format for this kind of a video yet. I know what I'm going to do, but I don't have a format for it. So it'll be interesting putting this all together. I'm going to keep at it on these, and I'm going to put more and more out there. Anytime I can get to a car that I think is a car that'll make you money, I'm going to do something like this about it and try and make a lot of series of them on here. One on a car guy, oneonacarguy.com. And what I got here for you today is a new series that I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to be doing it with this truck. This here's a 1995 Ford F-150. It's a nice pickup truck. It's only got 97,500 miles on it. And less than that when I bought it. I've been driving the heck out of it. I drive them before I sell them. This series is going to be cars that make you money. And in one way or another, most every car you get is going to lose you money. It's going to cost you money. They're a necessary evil. It's just the way life is. You need a car. Some people don't need a car. Kudos to you. If you need a car, it's going to cost you. A truck like this is not going to cost you. A truck like this is most of the time going to save you. Now, you may get your random lemon or something that somebody just abused and you made a bad choice and you paid way too much or you didn't have any money and you financed it and you put $100 down and they financed this truck for $17,000 or some out of control price. Well, you know, you could get screwed. You could be stupid. But overall, if you get a good deal, if you get the going right, if you get in there and you get a nice low mile truck at a good value, a truck like this should save you money over other trucks. I guess I'm going to explain how. This is an opinion thing. This is just why a truck like this is better than other trucks. And as I do this, I'm going to do a quick little kind of review of it as we go over it. So, the 95 Ford F-150. It's a government rig. It's an Eddie Bauer. It's got pretty much all the options. You could buy this, or you could buy, let's go with a 5-year-old rig. A 2013 Ford. A 2013 Ford F-150. You get a 2013 Ford F-150, you're going to pay $20,000 to $25,000 for a truck. You're going to probably have 50,000 to 80,000 miles on it. Pretty close to the 97,000 miles on this truck. So let's not even figure any of the stuff as far as like what the truck costs yet. Forget about that for a second. Let's figure out if you have a problem with your truck. Now, if you buy a 2013, you're still buying a 60,000 mile, let's say, 2013 that's 5 years old. Now, stuff wears out in 5 years, whether it be a battery, which is going to cost pretty much the same for either truck, an alternator, a starter, who knows? Randomly, I looked up a starter. A starter for an F-150 in this year, an alternator. You get an alternator for a truck like this for 30 to 60 bucks. You break it in your 2013, you're going to pay a couple $100, maybe $200-300 for that same alternator. Not the same alternator as this truck, but the alternator that runs your truck. So right there, that's a cost. Tally that up. Be it an alternator, a starter, whatever the part may be, if it's going to cost you more, that's 3, 4, 5 times. Up to 5, 6, 7, 8 times as much for your alternator. You blow a tire on something, it's going to cost you the same pretty much whichever truck it is. Not just that, when you get into thinking about it, shocks, struts, all that kind of stuff, all these kind of little parts you see under here just can be awful to repair. I just did a thing talking about the transmission in here. And I'm going to show you under the hood one thing. Look at how clean this thing is inside. This thing's hardly used. I don't know what else you could possibly need or want on a truck. This don't have a headliner second. Oh goodness, the headliner second. Return it, that's it. Boom, look at this. Just beautifully clean. Beautifully clean. This is 95. What is that, 23 years old? Almost, or already a classic, depending on how you look at it. Look how clean this thing is. Government maintained on top of it. It's a 4.9, straight 6 manual. Windshield wiper motor goes out. I didn't tell you about that. You're going to pay some money on a 2013. On this, not so much. Head gaskets, stuff like that. Stuff that a mechanic has to do. A mechanic is going to charge less overall to work on these trucks. The newer ones, most of the stuff has to go to the new car dealer or a mechanic that specializes in that kind of thing, and lots of mechanics won't know what to do, or even have the equipment to work on some of the newer cars that you may buy. So you've got all that cost of maintenance and running it on the road. That's going to save you money. Now, saving you money is going to make you money. On the other end, these cars are not trucks, whatever. Somebody dogged me on that. These trucks are not going down in value. Like I say, you could pay too much and anything can be a screw up, but they're bottomed out. They're where they are. I sell cars and trucks that when they bottom out and they're not going to be worth any less, that's when I like them. OneOwnerCarGuy.com for all my cars and stuff, or a lot of them. I've got probably 80 more than what's on there. I just can't get them on my site fast enough. This truck ain't going down in value. I don't care how long I own this truck before I sell it. Lots of car dealers, what do I have to do to put you in this truck today? Me, I don't care if you get in this truck today, tomorrow, or the next day, or if you ever get in this truck, because I'm driving this truck. And when I sell the truck, I'll sell the truck. But I'm not going to be beat on and like, you can have a little different of a deal like that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you another round at it just on the inside while we're talking about this. Like I say, the truck's in great shape. Absolutely great shape. I've been driving the heck out of it and I love it. So, all the maintenance. Think about insurance. Insurance, you get a 2013, you're probably going to get a loan. You might pay cash for it. If you do, you might as well buy a condo with the extra and put that as a down payment. But let's say you just had a payment. If you got a payment on a truck, that's going to be interest, and you're going to pay all that interest. Even if you get a nice standard on a used truck like that, maybe 6-7% interest. 6-7% interest on a loan of, I don't know, $18,000. What is that? 10% interest would be $1,800 a year. 6% would be, let's say, $1,050. So around $1,050 or so, roughly, in interest every year just to drive that newer truck. Now, that's on a good deal where you're getting 6 or 7%, 6%. If you're some guy paying 15% to drive that truck just because you got to be cool in the new thing, you're going to lose $3,500 a year if you're paying 20% like some people pay. That's just the way it goes. So you don't want to lose the interest, and on a truck like this, you're not going to. So you're going to save the money on that end of that also. So interest, insurance. You can get, with a truck like this, you could just get liability only. You don't need full coverage. If you get full coverage, it's going to be rather cheap. I just got a quote for liability on a Corvette. Liability only. It's like $400 or $350 or $400. I mean, if I got a newer Vet, mine was a 95. If I got a newer Vet, I wouldn't be getting insurance for anywhere near that, and I'd want to get full coverage. This, hey, I smack it, you know, whatever. It's not 25 grand. A truck like this you could pick up for $2,500 to $5,000, $6,000, depending on just how nice it is. So, boom, big savings. In fact, if you put it all together and you add it all up, let's say you bought a new truck and you took let's say you ran a couple parts broken that year and you have an average of $100 a month for maintenance or something maybe. Who knows? Oil changes. Newer trucks, a lot of them are going to have the super synthetic. This could have oil. Real oil, son. Not none of that fake stuff they make in a big place in fancy New York City. We're talking oil. So that's a big plus too. Cheaper oil changes, cheaper fluid changes, cheaper maintenance. A transmission. I looked up a transmission. You can get a pick and pull from a junkyard for these things for $200 to $800. Easy, $800 warranty, no core, shipped to your door, all kinds of stuff like that. You get it for $2,000 whatever, it's a whole different deal. In fact, I found one for $3,500 or something, and these rebuilt with a warranty, rebuilt, not some pick and pull thing. It's already got miles on it from a wrecked truck. Rebuilt, like $1,099 to $1,400 for a rebuilt tranny. So you're going to save huge money. If that tranny does go out on your new truck, you'll pay for this one just on the tranny replacement and the insurance for that year. So in a year or two, this truck's paid for and sitting in your driveway. The other one, you're sitting in your driveway still maybe if you made your payments. If not, you're still making $400 or $500 a month payments. It's ridiculous. These trucks will make you money. These trucks will save you money. Another good truck is the Chevys of the same vintage. I think it was like 88, 89, depends on what model and all that, all the way up to, good Lord, 98 or 2003 almost looked, 2001, 3, I don't know, 98 I think was a split there. But these older trucks, this one they made up till 96 or 97, depending on the model again. 350 they made up till 97. I think these they stopped in 96, or I don't know. That's the deal. That's the truck. Save some money. don't finance it. Get something like that. Call me and get something like this. That's right, I'll save you money. OneOwnerCarGuide.com. This is a new series. I'm going to do cars like this. I might just go around the auction when I'm there. Oh, bam! That's one of the cars that I think this about. And I'm going to give you my opinion on it and tell you about cars that are going to make you money. And saving you money is going to make you money. And I'm going to save you money if you buy a car from me. And I'm going to save you more kind of money if you buy the current cars that I'm saying. Because this is a great car. This is a cult classic. This thing's ain't never going down in value. These are the trucks to have. Square body Fords. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Subscribe. I've got 3,000 videos on here. Cereal Marshmallows is my channel. Thanks for watching. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the new kind of video I'm going to make here. I'm going to make a couple of these, maybe one a week or something, until I get a lot of them going. I'm going to put them in a playlist and put them on here where you can see them. That's the deal. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you.